Well, Pakistan, you fucked it again. Go on, roll the clip.
Now delivering in 10 minutes.
The old big basket case.
It's a big basket case. It took a little bit longer than 10 minutes, but Pakistan, a big basket case themselves, have once again turned up and fucked another tournament and given everyone else great pleasure. Great pleasure across the world. USA get the jubilant scenes this time, although I can think in my lifetime, Pezza, as the years roll on and the World Cups become more frequent, just wonderful memories of triumph. Underdogs beating, David's beating Goliaths. And Goliath every single time is wearing green. At the end there, so we get into a super over here and it looked like two teams playing European Cricket League that didn't know how to win a game of cricket.
Oh,
it was painful.
Mate. I mean, first things first, this is one of the most historic small team triumphs. Mm-hmm. You don't normally associate that with the USA as a nation, but I can scarcely think of a lower ranked international cricket team on the biggest stage beating a team with the history and quality of a team like Pakistan. So congratulations to the USA. Whole lot of narrative going on. Gotta say, I won't go into it.
Yeah.
But we are recording. We decided not to record from downtown today.
Yeah.
But it's really difficult to get away from the sheer anatomy of a Pakistan capitulation. Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like, you're watching it and you're going, this looks off.
Yeah,
and then it's like, oh, no, it mightn't be off. They're fixing it. They've got, it's off. And now it's diabolical, and now it's embarrassing. And now it's funny. And now it's European Cricket League. And why is Mohammad Rizwan throwing that ball there? And why in the super over do we go, nah, we could give him 6, but let's give him 10. Oh, they got 18 runs today, 10 off the bat.
Why in a super over does it take 18 minutes to pad up and no one knows who's batting?
Are they trying to get timed out before it starts? Are they fucking, like Iftikhar, after they nearly get timed out, Corey Anderson probably makes the inquiry.
Yeah.
Then Iftikhar's about to face up, and then he pulls out again. Netravolka is about to come in. No, I'm out.
I'm out.
Guys, what's going on? But I kind of like it. You got to respect the role they play.
I thought the World Cup started when the big teams started playing. No, it starts when Pakistan fuck their own team.
Yeah, I'm feeling things feel familiar.
Yeah, I feel fuul. I could barely have another bite, Pezza.
Oh, mate,
absolutely
indeed.
Stuffed. All right, so
Pakistan is a rodeo clown. I know he went, but just touching you around the sides. I'm not actually going to get on. It's like, this is funny. I'm dressed. Yeah.
Like if a tournament is the bucking bronco, they're like just sort of teasing it around the back, trying to not get kicked in the face. Hey, if you've enjoyed the video, if you're not enjoying the World Cup, hey, come and see us in New York live after India play against Pakistan. Is there more pressure now for India to beat this absolute basket case of a team in Pakistan?
And India's about to knock Pakistan out of the tournament. They're about to put them on a plane.
Oh.
But I did not mean that.
In New York.
Don't.
Okay. Well, come and see us anyway.
Also subscribe if you like it. If you're not in New York, if you like what's going on,
if you like what's
being offered up.
Yeah.
We're fluffing you. We're jelking you.
Yeah.
If you like what's being offered up, if you're picking up what's being put down, please subscribe to the Grey Cricketer channel.
And if you want to come see us live in New York, June 10, special guest Ravi Shastri at the Town Hall. Ticket link is in the description of this video, or you can go to greycricketer.com. I said it before, both teams finished on 159. We'll just go through the game relatively quickly until we get to the good bits. So starting off with Pakistan's stutter, it looked pretty bad at the start. Like it was sort of warning signs were there that something was happening today.
Yeah, 3 for 26.
We had the wonderful joy of speaking. Can we talk about the interview? I mean, it's going to come in on the channel anyway.
We've Insta storied it.
Right. So we spoke to Sanjana. Many people know from ICC broadcasting fame. And when it was happening, Pakistan were 3 for 26, and we just a bit of conversation between the three. It was just like, is something in the air here today? It was just on. Babar Azam steadied the ship somewhat, 44 of 43. Shahid Khan made 40 off 25. Shaheen at the end made 23 of 16. Apart from that, it was only Iftikhar Ahmed who made double figures. Now, Azam Khan, the wicketkeeper, now I'm getting a lot of airtime for Azam Khan because he's a big old bopper. He's a big bopper. He's made another duck, a first ball duck in this game, LBW in this one, and he gets into a bit of an altercation with a fan. There's just all these ingredients just mixing into the pot of a Pakistan fuck up in a World Cup. You know? It's just now. You know, what's happening behind the scenes there is genuinely a basket case, and that's not particularly funny, but when you see the results on the field and the manner of which all these things are coming together, you think, I know I'm going to eat well tonight, you know? Should we do anything you want to say about Pakistan's innings?
Oh, no, other than, like, because they're in the same place as USA, Canada first time around, you're thinking, feels unders, you know, and the deck's going to flatten out as it does, and you're like, Is this seriously on?
Yeah.
Is this and then
USA beating Pakistan?
The United States of America's cricket team.
Yeah.
United States of America's cricket team. Their cricket team has beaten Pakistan.
Couldn't even qualify for the European Cricket League.
Like this nation that like lives and breathes the game of cricket. It is wrapped up, woven in the fabric of the culture of the nation. The United States cricket team has turned them over. What is doing?
In the end, they were too good.
Played better cricket.
Better cricket the entire game,
Yeah.
just about.
Imagine,
Yeah, go on.
we know this. A lot of, there's a lot of South Asian diaspora audience in the USA. So a lot of them have connections with India at home, and they're from the USA.
Right.
Does that make the experience of beating Pakistan even better than if you are simply from India? You know, like you're fusing a couple of different things going on there vis-a-vis defeating Pakistan, and you're doing it almost probably on behalf of the homeland of India as well.
Yeah.
And doing them a favour ahead of the game. Like there's going to be a lot of people going home in Dallas tonight that we met who are going to be on cloud nine. You know what I mean? Because beating Pakistan, as a person of Indian heritage as it is, would be orgasmic. Yeah. But to do it as an American as well,
cloud nine
at home, like under Texan skies.
Oh yes, please.
Like Pakistan indeed, you know?
Second thing is Monank Patel, who batted really, really nicely. He made 50 off 38, opening the batting with his opening partner, Stephen Taylor. They were 1 for 104, just sort of skipping to the crux here.
And just totally on track.
And it was really on.
Yeah.
But Monank Patel batted really, really nicely, obviously captain of the side. And keeper, and then Aaron Jones comes in. When Aaron Jones comes in, he ends up making 36 of 26, and it's Andries
House.
He bats nicely as well, 35 of 26 as well, 5 fours and a 6, and so it was quite clearly on. I'm just skipping through the innings here.
But this is when there was a bit of like this is when the US started to take the gas a little bit.
Yeah.
And
so I want to do What Now Get Now, okay?
Okay.
What Now Get Now brought to you by our friends at Big Basket Case Now. I hope the boys and the girls at Big Basket Now don't mind us calling this one.
Yeah,
this one
well,
Big,
we have actually
Big Basket Case
renamed your organisation, and I'm sure you'll be fine with it.
Yeah, for this one.
For this one,
boys, do whatever you want.
After the opposition, who are now called Big Basket Case.
We're all just drinking at the trough of this complete catastrophe. I've got clutch question mark in here because I can't really tell who clutched up. Like it was so back and forth towards the end. About 3 or 4 overs to go. USA are in front. Then I think Muhammad Amir bowls a really good over. Harris Rauf bowls a good 19th over, and so then they got in front. And then
Muhammad Amir bowled the 19th.
The 19th.
Harris Rauf bowled the 20th, and Muhammad Amir's over was very, very good. He left Harris Rauf how many to defend? 15, and Harris Rauf every single ball was in the block hole, and I think 4 of them were good. And the ones that weren't, got hammered. So they ended up getting themselves to the super over with a 4 from the last ball.
So I can't really tell who clutched up there. Like it's probably no one clutched up. It's like both teams didn't know how to win. Pakistan were desperately trying to lose the game.
Yes.
And USA just didn't quite have the skill set to. Despite Pakistan losing this game, you look at the bowlers and look at the execution of 90% of those Yorkers. It's such high skill, and then the USA didn't have the ability or skill set to manipulate the crease. There were no laps, there were no reverse sweeps. They didn't come down the deck. They didn't change their stance. they didn't open up one side of the field. They were literally just waiting for a mistake from the Yorkers, that rarely came because they were, with about 4 overs out, I wouldn't say they were so far in front, but they were very clearly in front of the game. So then Pakistan, I thought, bowled really well to rein it right back, but then with 15 off the last over, well, sorry, a 4 off the last ball to get it to the super over.
Yeah. But mate, like second ball, so first ball of Pakistan's last over to the USA, straight to the block hole, 1 run. Jones now on strike. Jones nails it straight to mid-off to Shaheen Sharafreddy, who drops it.
Drops the catch, yeah.
They take a run, and Jones is on strike 2 balls later, 6.
Yeah.
And Pakistan knew exactly where he'd like to hit it. And that's a long side of the ground.
Yeah.
And they had 4 out on the leg side, all on the leg side.
Jones.
And he just went, I'll just hit it over the top.
Yeah.
And
fist pumping all the way.
Yeah, Harris Ruff slightly missed his block hole delivery, and Jones hits 6. Then 1 to mid off. Jones now off strike, and 4 from the final delivery to take it to the super over.
So let's get to the super over then. USA had Jones and Harmeet batting, and they for Pakistan, Muhammad Amir was the bowler. They ended up with 18. Tom Moody made the point that only 10 of those were off the bat. So they made 18 in the super over, which was a 9-ball over, by the way, and they hit 1-4 in there. It was absolute fucking like taking the gas, and taking the piss at the same time. We're talking at the top there where like a bye was conceded. Then Rizwan has a throw at the stumps. There's no one backing up. The bowler standing halfway down the pitch. There was a ball hit into the outfield as well on the offside. Turning circle like the fucking QE2, to use an old reference. It was absolutely horrendous cricket. And Gary Kirsten must be thinking, I cannot wait for Jason Gillespie to take over from this role, but I'm out of here. I'm fucking leaving. Pakistan.
That 2 to deep point was such bad fielding.
It's nearly, I wanted to say criminal, but you don't understand what I mean. Like it's just
he runs around
international
the ball.
cricket.
He allows 2 runs there, and then that final ball is a wide. Rizwan just goes throws for overthrows. I am honestly watching European cricket at that point. We were laughing. Like, what is going on?
Going on? Yeah. Oh my god.
So yeah, gave him 10 balls in the super
was it
over.
10 ball over?
Yeah.
9 ball over?
Oh, was it 9?
Yeah. One of the two. So Pakistan then, of course, chasing 19 to win, 18 to force another super over. The game, for them to come out to the deck to have that super over took literally 10 minutes. So Fakhar Zaman, Iftikhar Ahmed, and then Shadab Khan came in after Fakhar Zaman was caught at long off. So it went dot, 4, wide, wicket, wide, 4 leg byes, and then it was and then a 2 and a 1. So they were in it, and I guess they still had an opportunity with Shadab Khan at the crease off the last 2 balls. They needed 7 off the last ball, 6 obviously to force another super over, 9 off the last 2 balls I think it was. I mean, to be like outplayed, in a game of cricket, I guess it can happen. Look, it can happen. But when you even get they force themselves into a way of just a straight shootout, and even then, they are so bad that they've been completely humiliated by a team by every metric should be 50 times weaker than them. And it's just, it's like, maybe the story is that USA have been on this wonderful ride, beating Afghanistan, Bangladesh before the World Cup started. A great win against Canada for the opening game. Of course, we were lucky enough to be there. And then winning this game. Like, they're on a great journey. Cricket in America, it's here, it's all vibes. But like, I'm looking at that and I'm being like, that is dead set fucking embarrassing from Pakistan. And if I was a Pakistan fan, I'd be pulling the air out.
Oh, mate. Hey, sorry to the bloke who actually wrote this in, whose name I haven't got here, but we did get a message.
Okay.
And he said, I find myself seated at Lord's, having watched Marnus scratch his way through a duck in the Vitality Blast. To underpin the significance of the blast, screens around the ground are showing USA v Pakistan, and a USA, USA, USA chant has erupted around Lord's, the home of cricket allegedly. Peasant he goes, is this the significance of the current World Cup? What does Marnus's lack of form mean for us Australians following highlights only? What about Lord's chanting USA?
It's getting rowdy.
Yeah.
It's getting rowdy in Lord's.
That's right, they love that. Yeah.
They love that stuff, yeah. They really don't like the Pakistan team at Lord's, or anyone with sort of Pakistan heritage.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Isn't that interesting? Hashtag AskTGC. This one comes in from AMB5. Hashtag AskTGC. He goes, since you're mates with Virat, why the flip are you not inviting him for the pod? Why? Okay, AMB5, or I'll put a word in. I don't have his phone number. Actually, if anyone's got Virat's phone number, please do let us know in the comments. And please get your hashtag AskTGCs in the comments as well, because there's many more shows coming as we build up for the big one here on Sunday, India against Pakistan. One more, Pezza. This one is from at C3VZN.
C3PO.
Thoughts on the T20 World Cup staff member teaching Dale Steyn how to bowl and telling him off for bowling a low full toss? Have you seen this footage?
Yeah.
Yeah, down at the activation, down at the World Trade Center.
To me, that suggests that the US is starting to get cricket.
Yeah.
People presume that she didn't know who. It was a woman, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter. They,
Yeah.
didn't know who Dale Steyn was, and that's the core of the joke.
Yeah.
This is a better joke if they did know who he was, because that means the USA is getting cricket, because it doesn't matter. It's just like, man, you just got to sort of pull your lengths back a little bit there. It's exactly how we do cricket at home.
Exactly. Well, it's a great day all round for people working in cricket in America, for people who don't recognise Dale Steyn, and just indeed for everyone that isn't supporting Pakistan in this World Cup. What a wild ride that is. I'm having a great time. Pakistan, you've done it again. You've made millions upon billions of people happy. So thank you for that. And we'll see you guys on the internet real soon. Cheers.